Shakira, Shakira, whose hips don't lie. Action!
Has anybody here have felt a deep connection with someone when you just met that person? I know I have. And recently I just learned that there is a technique called matching and mirroring that you can use to establish rapport with someone. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow members, and honored guest, I'm going to be talking to you about how to establish rapport. In neuro-linguistic programming, or NLP, which is the language of the mind, they taught us how to match and mirror to create a connection and response. Connection is created when you can pace the person that you have in front of you, literally matching and mirroring. And response is achieved when you are no longer pacing, but you are leading the communication. I'm going to be giving you examples of how you can match and mirror, but before I do that, I have to explain that in communication there are three elements. The first element being physiology. And physiology is the non-verbals. The gestures, the postures. The second is the tonality. And tonality is the volume of the voice, is the pitch, and is the speed of the communication. And last is words. And words is a specific word or something that you have in common with that person. So I'm going to go to the first example, physiology, and these are the non-verbals. If you see a person talking to you and this person is going from side to side, believe me, the person does not know he's going from side to side, he or she. I personally did this, and I was talking to the person exactly like I am showing you. The person did not notice. He's doing that from his unconscious mind. I was able to pace the person, and I was able to lead the person afterwards, and I'll show you how to lead in a little moment. Another example is if the person starts talking with the hands, you can follow with the hands. And this is something that applies to me because I speak with my hands. And the example that I can give you is last Monday, I won the Best Table Topic Award. And I was so excited, I made it. So when I'm talking to a person, let's say Rosa, and I'm selling all this, Rosa will say, "Oh my God, I am so excited for you," because she's exactly doing my gestures. The second example that I want to give you is about tonality. And in this case, I'm going to be combining physiology with the tone of the voice. Hey Shakira, remember that time when you told me I should have done that? You were right. And to that, I would answer, I know. Exactly the same posture, exactly the same tone of voice. In tonality, you can also use the speed of the person, the speed of communication. And in this case, I'm going to speak Spanish because it's faster for me to speak faster in Spanish. Hola Shakira, ¿cómo tú estás? Dime, ¿cómo te fue? ¿Cómo te fue? Dime. ¿Cómo? To that person, if you start talking slow, hello, the person will not really follow what you're saying. So you need to really see the pace or the speed of the communication for that person. The last is the words. Words is if this person is using a particularly word, use that word when it's your time to talk. And in this example, you see the word that this person is repeating. Shakira, I met this guy, and he's amazing. We had the first date, and the first date went just exactly as I thought. I just felt we had an amazing connection. And I think we're just the amazing couple. When it's my time to talk, what do you think I'm going to say? That is amazing, Rosa. That is amazing. I just show you how to use physiology, tonality, and words when you are matching and mirroring someone to establish rapport. The best example I can give you to see if you have response is when you're at a restaurant. When you're at a restaurant and you have led the person, you then can take the drink and drink the water or whatever drink you have and observe if the person drinks after you. Based on NLP, if the person drinks the water after you did, you just achieve a response, which means you just establish rapport. I was curious about this, and I myself went to and tried as I was in my training, and I see a lady. She was sitting like this. So I said, this is the perfect opportunity for me to try and see if this works. And I sat exactly the same as she was. And I said, hey, you seem worried. Is everything okay? And she comes to me and she's looking at me and says, yeah, you know, I'm just worried that I don't know who can take care of my daughter tomorrow. I just don't have anybody to pick her up from school. I don't know how am I gonna come tomorrow. And as she keeps talking to me, she's explaining me, and as she's talking to me, she's actually responding to herself, and she got a solution to her problem. At the end of the training, she comes to me and say, hey, you know what? Thank you. Thank you for the conversation we had. I feel we had a deep connection, and I feel that you're a person that is reliable. At that moment, I realized that rapport and all these tools that they are teaching us are great, but rapport is really established when you genuinely listen to the person that you had in front of you. And that's my takeaway from teaching you guys the tools. Mr. Toastmaster.